Kenan Thompson might be a comedy legend now, but his journey wasn't always full of joy and laughter. From body issues to a heartbreaking divorce, the longtime SNL cast member has endured his fair share of troubling times. Kenan Thompson's mother, Ann Thompson, noticed that he had a knack for entertaining when he was 5 years old. According to the Washington Post, Kenan didn't even need to speak to kill it as Toto in a church production of The Wiz. Before long, Ann was making big sacrifices for her son's career. The Georgia native would work a full week at her nursing job, weekends included, so that she could take the following week off to help her son pursue his dream. They also faced another obstacle, scraping together the money they needed for the VHS cassettes Kenan used to showcase his skills. Speaking at a 2017 event, Kenan said, "When they asked me to send them another tape, I was like, I can't afford all these tapes." By the time Kenan landed his first role in a commercial, he'd been rejected around 100 times. When the IRS came after him, Thompson realized just how badly he was getting cheated by the accountant he had hired during his child star years. On The Breakfast Club, Thompson said that the accountant hadn't been paying his taxes for him. Instead, he'd been enriching himself with Thompson's hard-earned money to the tune of $1.5 million.
We gave that dude power of attorney when we shouldn't have.
Y'all were kids?
Yeah, I was a kid and my mom was trying to protect me.
Thompson took the shady accountant to court and won his case after a years-long legal battle. However, he never recovered the money he lost.
And I knew it as soon as it happened, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I ain't never gonna see that money.
Because the IRS demanded what it was owed, Thompson was forced to file for bankruptcy. It was the worst possible time for his savings to vanish, as he was transitioning from being a successful child actor to auditioning for adult roles and having little luck. He told NPR's Fresh Air that he had to do some couch surfing while he desperately searched for work, and he even found it difficult to scrounge up enough money to pay for fast food. He said on the show, "It's humbling when, people in the McDonald's drive-thru line recognize you, and then they also recognize that you're paying for a meal with change." Thompson usually seems so confident and carefree when he's exercising his comedic muscles, but he's admitted to feeling insecure about his appearance and uncomfortable with the way others treat him because of his size. In his memoir, When I Was Your Age, Life Lessons, Funny Stories, and Questionable Advice from a Professional Clown, he reveals that his body image issues began when he was just a kid. When he played a boy spending his summer at a weight loss camp in the 1995 film Heavyweights, Thompson says that he felt exploited. He also disliked filming a shirtless scene in the 2008 comedy Wieners. On the Block's podcast, Thompson revealed that he also has a judgmental inner monologue that chastises him when he's not eating healthy enough.
It's like, yo, what are you doing, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at yourself. Like, take all your clothes off and look at yourself.
The actor shared that he also worries about not being physically active enough, especially during the winter months. Thompson explained that he likes to exercise outdoors because it feels more like play, and he hates the monotony of stationary bikes and treadmills.
For my mind, it's just torture.
While Kenan Thompson's years on the Nickelodeon show All That made him seem like a shoo-in for a spot on Saturday Night Live, he endured a lot of rejection before getting the gig. He told Vanity Fair, "I kept sending tapes when I first left Nickelodeon, and I was like, I would like to graduate now. And they'd say, you look a little young. Check back with us." His youthful appearance didn't just keep him from getting his dream job, he also spent a lot of time trying to convince casting directors that he was ready to work on projects that weren't aimed at kids. He told Variety, "I was just surviving, one of the millions of people out here in Los Angeles that are paying their bills however they can." When Thompson finally got a chance to audition for SNL, he had to perform a stand-up routine, despite having no background as a stand-up comedian. He told Vanity Fair, "I didn't know how to engage the audience. Everybody was just kind of lost from what I was doing." Luckily, he got another shot to prove himself. In 2013, a classic case of misinterpreted celeb musings threatened Kenan Thompson's nice guy image. The actor got blasted for what he said to TV Guide about the lack of black female cast members on Saturday Night Live. He told the publication, "They just never find ones that are ready." At the time, Thompson was dressing in drag to play black female characters on SNL, and he was ready to hang up his long wigs and clip-on earrings for good. Leslie Jones was one of the female comics who was offended by Thompson's words. She said of his interview, "He should come battle me. Give me 10 minutes and I'll ruin his life." Thompson would have to keep explaining himself for years. In 2021, he told Variety that his critics had misunderstood him. He wasn't saying black women weren't funny, he meant that there needed to be more improv opportunities out there for black female comedians to better prepare them for SNL. The backlash really seemed to bother Thompson. He said on Jamel Hill is Unbothered that the accusations hurt his feelings.
Like, why would I bring my sisters down like that? You know what I'm saying? My queens.
In April 2022, Thompson and actor Christina Evangeline announced that they were getting divorced. The couple was married for 11 years and shared 2 daughters. An insider told Us Weekly they really just grew apart and wanted different things. There's nothing juicy about why they split. The couple reportedly separated at the end of 2020, but Thompson was still talking about Evangeline as if they were together when he spoke to Parade in January 2022. At the time, he was busy promoting his show, Kenan.